Guten Tag and welcome, and welcome back to Der Club. This is the second time tonight I've tried this. A combination of me being an idiot and having a mic on mute. Make sure that it's not. And a new version of OBS, which also disabled some audio stuff back in the mixer, which wasn't immediately obvious. Essentially mean we didn't have any sound for anything in the last video I shot, which was of just a scintillating cup match. Well, for our European Champions Cup against Sporting. So let's go ahead. I'll show you what happened, and then we'll just play a league match so at least we get something in today. And let me see if I'm actually capable of doing the rest of this. So as you can see here, yeah, we lost the match against Sporting. Let's go ahead and look at it. Here we go. We have Tommy Gordon back, by the way. He broke his ribs in between these two games. The injury says it was done in a match, but it says it was done on the second. We didn't play a match on the second, so not sure where that came from. But he came back. We got him for part of the Leverkusen match. You can see here we lost essentially 4 matches in a row, including the last one that you saw against Paris Saint-Germain, and 5 now if you include the one against Sporting, which you didn't see. So you didn't miss much. That's essentially the moral of the story here. The Leverkusen one was probably the most embarrassing one. As you can see here, they had a player sent off at the 34th minute and then scored 3 more goals against us. So even 10 men, they were better than our 11 by a lot. And they shouldn't have been. I'm not saying we should have won that match, but we shouldn't have lost 4-0 with them with down a man. I think realistically, maybe we should have won it with them down a man. I think our talent is good enough. So really frustrated. I yelled at the team. I yelled at the reporters. I stormed out of the press conference. Yeah, I did, by the way, just now remember to change that responsibility back to the new head coach. We'll let him, or assistant coach, we'll let him deal with press conferences from here on out. Anyway, the match against Sporting, we came out, we got a goal in the 25th minute. Things were going okay. It was a pretty quiet match. We thought we might sneak out with a win. They snuck in with one in the 44th. I said, okay, maybe we get a draw. That's fine. Not to be. They got another goal in the 69th. We did try going a little bit more attacking. We adjusted things a little bit. Didn't seem to matter. So we went out pretty quietly on that one. So today we've got Hoffenheim. Let's take a look at cup standings here real fast. We are in 8th place. They are just in front of us in 7th. We haven't been good, obviously, with that last form. But you know what? 1, 2, there's 5 players here with 9 or 10 points. We get a win, take us up to 13. You know, RBL, I'm sure, is going to get something out of this. But either way, we just have to finish top half. That's all we're looking for this season. So realistically, we're fine where we're at. But it'd be nice if we could pad that a little bit with a win against another team that's kind of in the same area. So let's go ahead and hit continue and see how the match goes. I do have my trusty invisible cup. Let's see. They're still happy with me. Not sure why these came up here in the middle, but let's take a look. My monthly financial, we're still rich. We got 60 million in the bank still. Expenditure was 9.5 million. Income was 3.5 million. We're not going to stay rich for long, losing 6 million a month. Yeah, we do have buyout fees. Let's take a look at those real fast. Maybe we can make some money here. Michael Boninger. We got a 40% profit. I don't know that he's going to sell for a lot, but it'll probably be more for than 100,000. So we'll go ahead and hang on to that one. Thomas Evers, 76,000. We'll hang on to that one. Oh, we could get 4.1 million for Christopher Folling. I don't even know who he is. He went to Bayern though. History. Oh, we sold him a long time ago. So what was 40% made on the next transfer? Whoops, wrong guy. Here we go. 20% of that. You know what? I think... Are we looking at the right guy? Wow, I'm not sure what I was clicked on before. Oh, here we go. Christopher Folling. This was him. 4.1. I think we'll take that. I mean, he's been there for a long time. It doesn't show any signs of leaving. We'll go ahead and take some money. Thomas Gross, that shouldn't be much. 51,000. I think we can ignore that one. Some of these players might turn out to be something. I don't think they will. I don't think they have the potential, at least not at this level. But they may still sell for more than 100,000. For 866,000 for Bayern. When was? Let's see. When did this happen? Was this me? This was me. This is one of those guys that I didn't think was worth anything on the back. You know what? I know Bayern bought him, so in theory, maybe their scouts are better than mine, but I think I'm just going to take the almost $1 million. There we go. Okay, we're pleased with Angel's success. He's been so good for us. He's gotten so much better. Is he available? We can make him available again. We had made him unavailable because we were using him as a sub, and they had a match the same day. So call a few more. We have like 11 or 15 players that play international. I don't know, something stupid. There's our buyouts. Continue. Haven't changed the team much. We do have Gordon back, so he's up there. I have Choi Kyung-Rock and Gustafsson up front, Suarez, Kamada, and Vega as our midfielders, Restrepo, Sanogo, Karabalios, and Noda. In back, Noda's on attack, Suarez is on attack, Choi is on attack. None of our attacking midfielders have played especially well. 6.76, 6.84 over the last 4. We can look down here. Onuka's 6.7. He's been the worst. We could try putting Ollie in there. He hasn't been great either, 6.8, but let's go ahead and put him in for Gustafsson. Man, he really doesn't. He doesn't like advanced playmaker at all, does he? Can we put him there? Nope, likes that even less. We'll put him here, and we're just going to do him. No, he's just going to have to live with it. We need a playmaker up there. He's got the skills, even if he doesn't have the comfort. We're going to go ahead and give it a try. Any other subs we need? Tommy Gordon. I don't have... Got Bosa in as the sub. Let's go ahead and put Kappa in. And we'll see how it goes. Hoffenheim have enough? Well, at this point, I'd like to argue that, but the 5 straight losses will not back me up. I think we do need a little bit of a George Michael talk. Even that doesn't seem to help. Even the faith. We got a couple more green people happy. I turned the volume up because I was messing with the sound and forgot to turn it back down, so let's see how it goes. Well, first 7 minutes have been fairly uneventful. They just picked up a yellow, though, I guess. So that's not bad for us. Have a couple intercepted passes. Gordon is offside. I assume that means we're attacking. Oh, here we got Noda out on the edge. Oh, he fed it way and was unable to do anything with it, but Gordon got it. Feeds it back to Noda, who passes across to Ockenberg, who just slams it home. I look like a genius already putting Ollie in, huh? I really like Ollie. We need to get him in more somewhere. I think he's going to be good as attacking midfielder. I am training him specifically as that. I was training him as a shadow striker, but because we have Choi in there as the attacker, I've kind of left it as it was. But I kind of mean for Ollie to be in Choi's spot as Choi gets older. And then we'll use... I don't even know how that went in, but it's Ollie again. I told you he could play that position. Anyway, Onuka was meant to be the other spot, but I don't know if he keeps this up. He's staying in. I mean, at this point, he's not sitting down again after this performance. So we're up 2-0 against Hoffenheim, and we should do okay in league play. I'm not really too worried about us there. I don't think top half should be a difficulty, but Gordon just wasn't ready to go run with. Oh, but he goes dribbling off anyway, takes the shot. I couldn't tell if the goalie got a hand on her, if it was just high. We're going to see it here, though. Vega feeds it up to Gordon. Put a little touch on it. Runs past his guy. Gets in just into the... It's just a little bit high. Just a little bit high. But, he got in the box, took a shot at it. He didn't have any real support coming up on him. He could have gone out farther and tried to cross it in, but that is not his way. All right, I think we can be pleased. Has anybody not been playing spectacular? Well, our striker hasn't been great. Choi hasn't been great. But they haven't been bad. 6-6, 6-7 for Ibrahim. Sonogo. I think we'll just keep going with it. I think that's what we're going to do. It's funny. I know these goals were scored by Oliver, and Gordon doesn't look great, but I truly believe Tommy Gordon is what makes this offense click, even if he's not the one that gets the goals. He's the one that makes the changes. He's the one that strikes in, messes up their defense. Kamada's a little bit tired. We're going to go ahead and sub him out. And we really missed that while he was out. Gustafson's still a little tired. We'll go ahead and throw Gennaro in there. Anybody else we want to see? Restrepo's played well. It'd be nice to see more of Shun. Let's go ahead and put Shun in just to see how he does. I don't think he really loves being an inside. Let's just do, let's make him a complete wingback. Just to get him in. We're up 2-0. And I don't believe he's really a step back at all from Restrepo. It's just Restrepo's, one of the few up-and-coming young players we have, and we'd like to get him some match time. But we'd also like to see Shun. We probably need to get Hoyt in, but it's so hard to take Noda out. And Noda having been injured for a little while anyway, Hoyt got a little extra play at the beginning of the season. Suarez up to Choi. Couldn't feed it up to Gordon. Was trying to get it past whoever number 24 is, but was unable to. Suarez again, Gennaro. Out to Ollie. What's Ollie got? Oh, he's going to just turn it back to Suarez. I like to see this little bit passing up to Choi. Choi does get it past Gordon. Gordon just passes it on real quick. Doesn't have time to do much more, and he puts it wide. So let's go ahead and see this one. Suarez to Gennaro. Ollie. Got 4 guys in front of him. Feeds it back to Suarez. Just kicks it up to Choi. Choi, oh, nice little kind of heel kick to Gordon. Just puts the left foot on it. Doesn't have time to set it up. He's got a guy on him right there. Looks like we're going to go out with this one 2-0. At least you saw a better match this time. I mean, at least we won something. Well, let me not curse it yet. They do have, about 5 minutes left. Carabalios gets a yellow. We've been pretty good with the yellows this season. We haven't had many, which I'm happy to see. I do like to play clean football. I mean, it keeps our guys on the pitch. We're not having people miss suspensions and stuff. So I think we can be pleased with that. Hopefully that's going to bring up our morale quite a bit. And yeah, let's go ahead and see how that did for our cup standing. So we were, what were we, not 8th maybe? So yeah, jumped up to 6th. RBL has not played yet. So these 3 teams in front of us all have a match in hand on us. I was going to say I didn't expect us to be that close. And Bremen has a match in hand, so they could jump past us too. They're also at 10, so they would be at 13 goal differential. Well, if they win, it's going to be at least equal to ours, because they're at -1 now. We're at 0, so a 1-0 gets them there. So I'm not really sure what the goals for, maybe. I guess it's possible if they win a 1-0, we will still be in 6th. But odds are we're looking at 7th place. That's fine. That's where we want to be. No complaints. So we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up. If you hated it, give us a thumbs down. Go ahead, comment, share. Let us know what you think. And subscribe if you would like to see more. We will see you next time. Tschüss.